Check in again, my beautiful people out there watching. Morning to all viewers and subscribers. Another morning walk. Another morning walk. I'm a little bit late this morning, but I'm still gonna go for a little morning walk because my daughter been looking for a job for over 2 years, and finally she started a new job last week, and she's in training. But I went to bed late last night, so I woke up late, so I have to drop her off at work, and then I just going for a little morning stroll and chit chat with all the viewers and subscribers out there. So I want to touch on a kind of different topic this morning, as in I have a death in the family, which surprised, and to a lot of people who sick and don't want to let their family member know, it's not a good thing. And sometimes people tend to keep their sickness private, but that's okay, because your immediate family, if you don't want to talk to them about it, it's your choice. But when people pass away, it affects everybody. It affects family, friends, whosoever, because it just become a shock. Because sometimes we do a lot of stuff that people not agree with, but your personal life is your personal life. And as I said quite a few times to a lot of people when I talk to them, your close-knit family, it's very important, but at the same time you have to love some people from a distance. And in life sometimes you have to just draw a line for the benefits of, like, confliction. Because if you're gonna have a conflict with a family member, sometimes it's best to stay neutral, as in stay on the outside looking in. You run into them, you say hi, hello. If you feel like shoot them a text, you shoot them a text, because that's what happens sometimes. We all have our disagreement with family members sometimes, but at the end of the day, you have to love each other and love them sometimes from a distance, because hate have no place in this earth. Love conquer all hate. And for me to say I hate someone, man, that would be very, touching. I hate people ways. That's what I'm gonna say. I hate people ways. I don't hate them, but I hate their ways. Because I don't think you should get up and talk about you hate somebody. No, you hate their ways. Because people have bad ways, people have good ways. But at the end of the day, you have to look into certain situation and make a good judgment of what you do. Take responsibility for what you do and just move on. And always, when you have conflict with family member, you must always remember to pray for them to change certain things, that it can come around and make it be a better relationship. Because in life, what I said all the time, nobody know what tomorrow brings. I wake up this morning and I'm breathing this fresh air, and it matter to me. It really matter. It really matter. Some people, they wake up and they don't give thanks for the day. For me, 100%, that's the first thing. I'm like, wow, I'm up and I'm well. I'm up and I'm well, and that's the most important thing. My last video I was talking about, you know, how this YouTuber is getting hated by a lot of people, and I know probably a lot of people who watch my video never heard about that guy before, but yeah, he's doing a wonderful thing in Jamaica, and people still riding him like a you know what. And for some reason, you know, I woke up this morning thinking about what my video gonna be based on. So my video is based on we get a phone call about a death in the family, and it was kind of shocking. It's something unexpected, because if you don't know something about a person, you don't know. And that's what people always do sometimes, as I said yesterday in my video. They stay on the outside looking in, judging people, and that's not a good thing to do, because so far that's what people do. They stay on the outside, you know, judging, you know, and they make the wrong call and make, you know, wrong decision about certain things they don't know about. So we have to just love each other, because the world needs more love. The world needs more love, and you know, you have to share the love, you know, to share the love, because as I said, at the end of the day, when you're really close to a person, you know, you have to just stay on course with whatever they're going through. You're gonna have ups and downs, and you have to just keep plugging away. Keep plugging away. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little short walk this morning, because all of you and subscribers out there who subscribe to my channel, you know, I appreciate it, because it matters for people to subscribe to your channel, or you know, make something out of what I'm saying. As in, like, if you out there watching this video and you have siblings or cousin or mother or whoever it is, brother or whatever, you have problem with what you should do, look in your life and see what you can change about it to make it better. Because I know they have this saying, it takes two to tango. I think it's a dance they're talking about, but that kind of dance, you need two persons to dance that dance. So yeah, whenever you're going through stuff, you know, you have to dig deep and look in yourself and see if you want to make some changes to how you deal with your family member. Because some people tend to not open up and talk about stuff, because that's their choice. But as I said, some people, you have to love them from a distance. No hate, love them from a distance. And you can look in yourself and see where the problem lies and try and change it. If you see problem with you and family member, because if you have a breakdown of communication and both parties stop communicate to each other, how you gonna know what's wrong? Sometimes you have to just talk about stuff. Sometimes you shed tears about it and move on, because time to time it's gonna happen. And when you mend certain things, it just show you how, you know, you can make changes. Because you might not hate each other, but you stay away from each other, have no communication. But look into yourself and see if you can get change. Because when I reach out to family member and talk to them, I can feel certain energy when the energy is not right. But guess what? I'm still gonna talk to them, because do you want that person to be in a situation where they're no longer here with us and you're gonna have regrets of feeling like, oh man, I wish I did talk to that person, I wish I did reach out to that person and have some communication, because the person is no longer here with me and I have regrets. It's too late. It's too late. So as I said, this is gonna be a short video, but to anybody out there who have problem with family member, step up and reach out and have a dialogue with the person, have a conversation with the person and see where they're at, because anything is broken can be mended by have a civil conversation where you can make a difference. Because I have a family member who I spoke to sometime early this year, and I don't have nothing against the family member. I'm good with him, but I guess he's not good with me. And when I reached out to him, and the thing that happened, it left me up a couple nights thinking about it, and then I have to just grab myself and say, you know what? Life goes on. We have to move on, because you're gonna have conflict. That's a must, because that's what life throws at you sometimes. Conflict with sister or brother, and you have to just move on. Sometimes you have to change the subject. Sometimes you have to just move on, as in like you're not avoiding them, but you love them from a distance, because that's what need to happen. And even I watch videos and I hear people talk about older folks who they might have a little, so if they pass away, that little that they have will have to split up within family member. It can be like a brother, it can be like a sister, it can be like a close-knit family. So this message is for all the elder, especially when you know you're not doing good. Go get a lawyer. If you can't find a lawyer, find a JP. Make a will and have something sign up. That's, if you pass away, you know exactly there's not gonna be people complaining about what they didn't get and what they didn't get. Actually, sometimes it even costs people taking each other's life. Because I remember specifically, I was watching a news in Jamaica a couple of years ago talking about a guy that had a fight with some family member and his mom passed away. And it's like his mom leave everything for the guy which I think that's wrong. Because as a parent, if you're doing good, you know something wrong with you, as in, like, when I say, well, if you're doing good with like having assets and like money in the bank and stuff like that, and you have kids, it's not a good thing to leave everything for one kid and then all the other kids was wondering, what did I do wrong that my parents didn't leave nothing for me? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be a conflict with that, because people gonna have like grudges. Because I remember watching one time a guy was talking about his dad, and his dad was have a maybe a good finance, like nice chunk of money sitting in the bank, and he passed away, and it was a problem in the family. Because I understand sometimes, you have a kid or you trust, because for me, none of my parents, if they should pass today, none of what they have, I'm not looking for nothing. Because if I find myself in a situation where any one of my parents pass away and they have something set up like a will or stuff, and they leave stuff for me, and I look in the family and I see any one of my siblings where I know not doing good, I would rather hand over everything to that siblings, because I'm putting the time, as in, like, I'm working hard for what I want my kids to be inherit. Because sometimes you can be selfish. You can be selfish, and you have to remember where you're coming from, because I remember who helped you. Because every step of my way, I can remember each individual person who I look up to, and also help me along my journey. I have a father who always take care of me when I was younger. And anything I do for my dad right now,